saying, what is the best fix for our problems?
Nobody would tell you that they're entirely happy with the way the country is going. It's too much hunger, too much insecurity, too much blood being shed. And if the administration is making efforts to arrest these problems, they are not showing results. It's the governance thing that you will take to the electorate at the end. It doesn't matter what you think you've done. All these people defected into your party. The bottom line is Nigerians are going to say, what did you do the first 4 years we gave you? Don't take us for granted. We can't vote you out if the election is free and fair. So show us what you've done.
And one major thing that a lot of people, and some of us, will remind the president about is one of the promises. Not that he inferred,
absolutely,
but what he says categorically. If I do not fix electricity, for example,
don't vote for me.
Don't vote for me.
Absolutely.
And that could be an albatross. And
there are quite a few of them. He didn't specifically say, if I don't stop all the bloodletting.
Yeah.
But he was the president.
Yeah.
So you are a lawyer. The Constitution says the job of the Nigerian state, not just the president, is to secure the citizen and the nation and to facilitate the welfare of the citizen. On both counts, this administration is failing very badly. Very, very badly.
Is it that bad compared to Muhammadu Buhari in terms of security?
Absolutely. And I'm telling you, in the last 1 year, these killings have been worse than they've ever been. So something somewhere is wrong. And it takes so long. Every single day, open the papers. Arrests have been made. Bandits can be killed. Arrests have been made. Where are these people? What happens to them?
Who are they?
Yes, who are they? Do you know the difference it would make if 5 bandits, just ordinary bandits, are actually prosecuted? We don't want to see just bodies on the pages of newspapers. We want to see live human beings who are killing our people on their farms, in their villages, in their towns, on the roads, everywhere. We want to see them being prosecuted. There's a law in this country. It doesn't just allow you to shoot them and kill them. We want to see, and we want to know where they're getting all these weapons. We want to know where they're getting their information. Is it too much to ask that there are people who are under oath, supported by every means, according to what we hear, to protect us, and they're failing to do this? And those who assign them this responsibility are not doing anything about it? If they are, of what value is intelligence gathering? You're not an intelligence officer, with due respect. You know many things. But you hear about intelligence has improved. Of what value is intelligence if it doesn't feed the
bottom line? If the bottom line is not...
So it gets back to the point I'm making. Ultimately, what Nigerians would say to President Tinubu's administration in 2026 as we move towards 2027 is, sir, show us your scorecard. And we already know life has been a lot more difficult than you know. A lot more difficult. It's a lot more, living is a lot more expensive. To stay alive is a lot more difficult. And a lot has happened under your 4 years. We want to know why we should trust you again.
Don't vote for Tinubu in 2027. He told you not to vote for him if he fails. He told you if he cannot fix security, if he cannot fix electricity, don't vote for him, as he fixed it. What has Tinubu done so far for Nigeria? I'm asking you that question. So I'm going to tell you why you shouldn't vote for him. Don't vote for Bola Tinubu because he told you not to vote for him because he has failed already. He's failed so far. Don't vote for Tinubu because he's failed in protecting Nigerian lives. Don't vote for Bola Tinubu because his policies are not working. His policies are throwing more Nigerians in poverty, multidimensional poverty, than we've ever been before. Don't vote for Bola Tinubu because you have seen the cost of living. The living standard of Nigerians has gone down since he took over. Don't vote for Bola Tinubu because his administration is corrupt. There's corruption all over this administration, over inflation of budgets. Only the people around him are benefiting from the theft that is going on in the country. Don't vote for Bola Tinubu because they rigged the 2023 election. That's why you cannot rig governance. No matter how much of an election you rig, you cannot rig governance. You have to be capable to do it for you to succeed in doing it. So don't vote for Bola Tinubu in 2027. Don't vote for him because There's overwhelming abuse of the Constitution. Look at what is going on. Look at what happened in Rivers State. When you look at the scorecard, you will see how abusive this administration is of the Constitution of Nigeria. Don't vote for Bola Tinubu if you know that your living standard is not better than it was before he became president. Don't vote for him. Forget about this noise of transformative leadership style. There's nothing about it. That's what they said about Buhari before, and see where we landed. If you look at Bola Tinubu's administration, if you cannot find anything positive to hold on to, don't vote for him. Don't vote for him if somebody cannot fix security so that you and your children, your family can travel from state to state. How do you want to vote that same person in 2027? Don't be tribal. Don't be ethnic. Don't be religious in all of this 2027. Your life's protection matters more than that. And don't rig election for him in 2027. Because he wouldn't rig the election at the polling unit by himself. Somebody would do it for them. Don't rig election for APC in 2027. So what has Tinubu's administration done for your healthcare? What has it done for your security? What has Tinubu's administration done to fix food, to fix the economy, to fix security, electricity, housing, travel from state to state? What? This is why you should know that even the president told you before he became president that if he fails, you shouldn't vote for him a second term. So don't vote for him. Again, like I said, don't rig election for him. Don't vote for Bola Tinubu because he's put more Nigerians in multidimensional poverty than we ever were before. So I'm telling you why you shouldn't, because he told you not to. So I'm helping him re-amplify that voice. What is transformative about Bola Tinubu's administration, by the way? I keep hearing that all the time. This is a downward transformative, government where more people are dying, more people are in poverty, more people cannot feed. Feeding is hard to live than to die in Nigeria now. Harder. What has it done to better the lives of Nigerians? Ordinary Nigerians, especially those who are killed in their villages, as they farm, as they sleep in the middle of the night. What is the welfare of the Nigerian life like under this administration? What is the value of the Nigerian lives? When they compare the Tinubu administration to the Buhari's administration, and they say Buhari's administration comes on top of it, that tells you how far low we've sunk. Look at Bola Tinubu's scorecard. Look at your school. Look at your education. Look at your healthcare. I want to make these things quite visual for you so that you understand. They say they are fixing security, but look at it. Where are the bandits? You're telling me that a Nigerian state like this, as big as Nigeria is, we cannot find these bandits who are killing people in the middle of the night. And they try to call it ethnic, communal clashes, and the government cannot fix it. So when you have an inept government in power, what they do is they keep passing the buck around and passing the blame, because all they're concerned about is how they will come back in 2027. That's why I'm telling you, don't vote. If you want a better Nigeria for your children, if you want a better future for your children, don't vote for him. Listen, this man said it already. Bola Tinubu and perhaps Buhari, they got there for selfish reasons, for their own ambition, not for the ambition of Nigeria, to transform Nigeria to a better country. Because if they did, you see, healthcare would have been fixed by now. At least you see some direction towards fixing healthcare. But you know what? The president still always would travel to France at every given opportunity he finds. No matter where he's going to, whether to Brazil or something. This is not an attack on the president. It's me talking about his administration, how it has failed the nation, how it has failed the country, how it has failed the people. And remember, all of Africa is looking at where Nigeria will go next. So I'm telling you, when a government feels like this, don't be sentimental. Take sentiment out of it. Take tribal, ethnic, religious sentiment out of it. Look at the government. Assess this government hands down. Like Peter Obi said, we are governed by the worst of us. Look at this administration. What can you point out that this administration has done to better the lives of Nigeria? I tell you, if it wasn't for Dangote refinery, Nigeria would be in abject poverty today. It's just a cushion helping this government. Because on all angles, you cannot point at something that this government has done whether it's the Calabar Coastal Road that they've overinflated or Wike's ICC that is now renamed to Bola Tinubu's ICC, no matter what you want to look at all angles you want to compare, this government has failed. So I'm telling you, don't vote for Bola Tinubu in 2027, because if you do, this insecurity will continue, this poverty will continue, this security failure, your education will continue to suffer, people will not get paid. The money will keep going into the pocket of a few individuals rather than the Nigerian people enjoying the benefits of democracy. So I'm telling you today, don't vote for Bola Tinubu. It is quite important that you know that. If you look at this government, are you happy? What is life like? Do you see how many people are getting kidnapped, killed, banditry everywhere? Security lacks. And nobody is actually calling and saying who's responsible for this. This is the basic thing the government should do for its people. And this government has failed in it. Protection of lives and properties, and it has failed in it. The welfare of its people, it has failed in it. Healthcare, it failed. The economy, fiscal policy, failed. The administration's policy, top to bottom, failed. How do you campaign for a government like this in 2027? How do you vote for a government like this in 2027? That's my appeal to you. Don't vote for him because he told you. If he's not performed, you shouldn't vote for him. Our question is, has he performed? So put your comments in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, importantly, subscribe, and recommend this channel to others. I will catch you up in the next video. God bless you. Bye-bye for now.